L&T's third quarter results have been announced. They have missed estimates this time around. However, the only revenue has met this. L&T revenue has risen by 17% in third quarter. It has come at 64,000 crore rupees. Meanwhile, profits after tax was up 14%, but margins narrowed to 9.7%, all on a YoY basis. And it now's Ria Bhatia is joining in on the phone line for all the number crunching. Ria, a very good evening to you first of all, and let's begin by talking about the numbers that has come missed clearly the expectations. What were the reasons behind this?
Yes, good evening. Let's take a look at how the numbers have panned out for L&T in this quarter. Now, first up, looking at the revenue, that has gone up around 17% on a year-on-year basis, and that is in line with what we were expecting. And this has largely been on the back of the strong order book and the ramp-up in the execution momentum across its P&M businesses as well. But if you look at the profitability, that has been below expectations. EBITDA is up around 8.5% versus 18% expectations, and even the net profit, that is up 14%, but the street was expecting a 28% growth on this front. Even the margins have come in at 9.7%. This is the expectations of 10.4%, so down around 77 basis points. So on the profitability front. Now, if you look at the orders, they've seen a record quarterly order inflow, which has crossed around 1 lakh crores for the first time ever. And this is up around 53% on a year-on-year basis. So very significant surge coming in on the order inflow front. And ordering has been seen across multiple geographies and sectors as well. Even the order book is quite healthy at 5.6 lakh crores. And the share of the international orders is at 42% in this quarter. If you look at the infra project segment as well, the order inflow is up around 14% over the previous year, and the margins have remained flat at 5.5% in this quarter. So overall, the numbers were below what the street was expecting, but the robust order prospects provide very healthy revenue visibility going forward, and we will be watching out for the management commentary and also how the stock reacts in tomorrow's trading session.
Okay, I'm also joined by Gaurang Shah, Senior Vice President, Geojit Financial Services. Gaurang, again, coming to you now, and we would like to understand from your side the reasons why they missed estimates and any likelihood that the more spending in economy as we are expecting through budget can lead to better order books for L&T.
Thank you very much, and good evening to all of you all. So, before I comment on the earnings, let me give a disclosure. As a brokerage house, we at Geojit Financial Services have a positive coverage on L&T on the fundamental side from a long-term point of view. EBITDA and margins, I think there has been a slight bit of disappointment, nothing major that can raise huge concerns or question marks. On other numbers, and as your colleague was mentioning about the order book, I think that's very, very robust. And more importantly, having a strong order book, I think it's going to be more important to look at the capability and capacity and experience where L&T stands very, very tall. In terms of budget, expect spending in infra as well as private capex picking up, which should possibly drive order book further to the next level. One point I would like to make over here is when you are analyzing L&T on a quarter-on-quarter basis, I don't think that will be right. Year-on-year basis, I think will be a more appropriate because, L&T operates in very niche segment and sometimes the execution takes a little bit longer. I don't have the segment-wise breakup of the different businesses that L&T has under its balance sheet, but I think reaction tomorrow morning can't comment, but fundamentally from the long-term point of view, we remain extremely positive on L&T.
Well, thank you, Mr. Shah. Thank you for joining us and getting us a perspective on L&T's third quarter numbers.